Hi, I'm Mihika and I go to Los Altos High School. This is milestone 3 of the cardboard robot project. For this milestone, I put together the robot's cardboard body with the circuit that controls its movements as well as its responses to external inputs. So this circuit board controls the 5 motors that determine the movements of its limbs as well as the head. The 2 RGB LEDs that show its reactions as well as which sensor it's responding to, and the ultrasonic sensor and the microphone. The robot detects objects that are closer than 50 centimeters and responds to it accordingly, as shown. By noticing an object within 50 centimeters, the robot responds with a flash of the eyes as well as movements in the arms. The colors show what reaction the robot is displaying. The robot also responds to the microphone with a flash of blue eyes. As well as more movement. In addition, the robot has its own regular resting face when it's not triggered by the motion sensor and the microphone. It simply shifts between different states in the eyes. So using these 3 responses, the robot can respond to any external input. This makes it the ideal scarecrow kind of creature. If you put this in your garden, the robot would probably be able to detect a squirrel coming near it, or just strange movements in the garden. So, how does this work? The robot's ultrasonic sensor determines whether an object is within 50 centimeters of the robot. Using this input, the robot chooses to sweep its arms in an effort to distract animals, or in this case, people. The microphone also is another sensor that allows us to determine whether there's people around the robot. When detecting a voltage above 0.4 volts, the robot responds with blue colored eyes as well as additional arm sweeping. The most challenging part of this project was trying to solder everything on this PVC board and making sure everything was connected. Because the circuit is so complicated and so close together, the robot has it was hard to prevent short circuiting and also make sure that every single part that I needed to be connected was connected. For my modifications, I intend to add an on and off switch so that the robot doesn't respond to movements that it was not supposed to respond to, so that a person may turn it off if they want to. Thank you.